My name is Watley. I'm 24 years old. My MMA record is 8-1, and I train out of Royal Martial Arts in Waldorf, Maryland.
Right on, man. Great fight to watch. Y'all had some pretty solid exchanges and some pretty solid grappling on the ground. What were your thoughts on the fight and how it went for you, man?
Man, I've never really had anyone be able to put me on my back like that, and it was a struggle to get up, and it got to a point where I finally realized that I was going to have to let him use a little bit of his energy before I'd be able to grapple with him, because he felt really, really strong. I was not expecting that.
It became clear, very evident that, while he definitely, might have had the edge on you on the ground, you definitely had the edge in the stand-up department and just, your overall size in general. When you were feeling him out and, you felt his strength, you said your strategy was to kind of just maybe let him work a little bit and then try to explode up.
Yeah, I realized that he didn't really want much to do with the stand-up, and I figured that's probably where I had the edge, and he definitely had the edge on the ground. So I figured if I could get him to blow a little energy, grappling, I'd be able to catch him while standing.
After the first round, there's a little bit of drama in the crowd and stuff. Some of his corner had to, go and handle that. But when you came out for the second, you looked, to be in pretty good shape, whereas, he, looked to be kind of showing the effects of, that first round. How do you feel your cardio held up, and, how were you feeling that round?
I actually do really well. One of my strongest traits is I think I know my body really well, and in turn it helps me know my opponent's body and the amount of energy they're giving out. And I realized he was giving way too much energy for a 5-round fight, and I realized if I could last it out, I thought rounds 2 through 5 were definitely going to be in my favor.
Yeah, it looked like you dropped him twice in that round. First with a kick, and then you dropped him the second time with a punch.
Yeah, left hand.
You got him down. You ended that fight with a pretty serious bit of ground and pound.
That's
did you sense him maybe wilting a little bit?
Yeah, after I hit him with that punch, I felt him shoot, and I felt his double was a lot weaker than the initial ones. I laid him out and threw the first elbow, and I saw him just kind of cover. And when you see the guy cover, you realize that you just only have to throw so many, especially when the ref's in your ear like, you gotta fight back. I'm like, I gotta elbow faster. So yeah, it felt good landing that punch, and I realized I had to turn it up after that.
So what did you say your overall record is now, man?
I am now 8-1.
Nice.
Doing pretty well.
And got a new championship belt too?
I'm excited, man. Love the hardware. Always love the hardware.
Yeah. How long have you been training overall, man?
I've actually been training about 1.5 years, so not too long. So I'm coming along pretty well. My teammates are great. My coach is great. I couldn't ask for a better team, so I'm really appreciative of them.
Right on. You said you've been training for 1.5 years. You've already established a pretty stellar record for that amount of time training. Where do you see your career going after this point, man?
I have another title defense. I have to defend my Lights Out combat belt November 9th, so 3 weeks from now. And I want to actually get a third belt, Operation Octagon. And after that, I'm thinking I'm probably going to turn professional.
Right on, man. The MMA scene, with it being legalized, semi-recently in Maryland, it's pretty much limited to a couple of pro shows. What are your thoughts on Maryland's kind of hopefully expanding MMA scene at this point?
It's still a bit shoddy. I hate to fight with the shin guards, and they're talking about headgear and stuff, and I don't really like to go that route. I don't think that helps with the transition to professional, where you won't be wearing any of that at all. But Maryland's coming along, but I really love Virginia. I just love Virginia for fighting.
Right on, man. Is there anyone you'd like to thank as far as people who helped you get ready for this fight, man?
I guess first and foremost, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Wouldn't be able to do it without him. I want to thank my team, everybody at Royal. I want to thank my folks and the promoters here at Barbarian for having me back and let me get a title shot. And you for the interview, man.
Right on, man. Well, like I said, it was a pleasure watching your fight, and hope to see you fight in the future, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Looking forward to it.